Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aries and take a look at all things related to wealth, money, abundance, career, and prosperity. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Aries, right away they're giving me the song Take the Money and Run. I forget who sings the song, but I can hear it plain as day. Take the money and run. So some of you may be getting some sort of payout, reward, bonus. I am getting an energy of the Seven of Cups as well, where there may be some decisions that are important for you to make in the month of December. For others of you, you certainly could be traveling as well, but let's dive into your energy here. In the past position, we have the turtle showing up. This is about money coming in slowly or steadily. Some of you may be moving along, but it feels like you may be in slow motion at times, even though you may be hustling. You may be very busy because they just showed me the 10 of Wands as well. So some of you are feeling exhausted and it may be slowing you down is kind of what I feel from this turtle. Some of you could be moving for work, relocating. This is a plan. It could be a long-term plan that you have. Some of you may be saving up for a move, or you may be saving towards your retirement. So when you do retire, you can move to wherever you want. For others of you, I feel like there could be a career option that has shown up for you in the past where maybe you did move or you relocated here. I sense that with this being in the past position, there's something that was happening or is still kind of happening for you that's moving along slowly. But in the present position here for the month of December, we have the Heart card showing up here. It doesn't surprise me. This is about emotional spending. And out of all of the months of the year, if you do celebrate the holiday season, sometimes we tend to overspend, or we can put things on our credit card, or we have a tendency to really spend with our heart chakra because we want to please and we want to buy things for other people. So this can be about joint finances as well, being supported. I mean, by all means, if you have the money to splurge and spend on other people, by all means, do that, Aries. But for others of you, I feel like this is about you spending within your means and enjoying what it is that you do. I'm getting here that there could be, I'm seeing gift certificate. I'm seeing the words written out here, gift certificate. So whether this is you receiving a gift certificate, or whether this is you writing one out, if you maybe are a business owner and you sell them, you may be supported in that way as well. But they're bringing that song back, Take the Money and Run. So some of you, again, you're getting a payout, whether it is from a scratch off, whether it is from a settlement, or whether it is maybe a bonus that you win at a company party or a holiday party here. But do take a look at your spending this month and just make sure you're spending within your means, and that you're also treating yourself to something nice, Aries, because sometimes you can be a giver and not always give back to yourself, or vice versa at times. Some of you may buy yourself things but have a hard time buying for others. So please take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like you are being supported this month. I do see money coming in for you. It just may be steady, but it's almost as if out of the blue, you get the money and it's like you run because you don't want to lose it. Or maybe it could be that you have the money, it gets deposited into your account on a Friday, and then the money is gone the next day because maybe you did some shopping or some spending. So it's like the money is gone, the money is running away. You have the Anchor card showing up as well in the future. This is about you finding ways to overcome money obstacles, money blocks, or if you are in a situation where you are stuck, I do see choices. They're showing me quite a few choice cards in my mind's eye. They're showing me the Two of Pentacles, but also the Two of Swords, and they're giving me the Lover's energy. So we may see those showing up in your reading, but I feel like you're stable for now, or you're trying to figure out ways to increase your stability. There could be something with water showing up here. Some of you may be traveling near the water this month, or you may be You may be finding solutions to, I just heard here, paying off some sort of debt or paying off some sort of loan. Okay, so I know that doesn't have to do with water, but emotions may be coming up because that has to do with the heart and the water. So I do sense that you're moving forward. It's as if you're getting ready to pick up this anchor and go into the 2023 new year, which I just seen 23 on the clock as I said that here. So I do feel like if you are thinking about relocating, changing careers, or if you feel like you're good where you're at, but you would like to increase the profit that you get, I feel like there's a lot of movement in the next 4 to 6 weeks for you as well. So going into the new year, it looks like you have some good goals, that you are moving forward and taking charge. So let's dive into your reading here, Aries, and take a look at what the main energy is for you in the month of December regarding your finances. What is the main energy here for Aries? 8 of Ariel, you are absolutely on your craft, on your game. This is the 8 of Pentacles energy, and it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Some of you certainly may be taking an exam. You may be contemplating going back to school or just learning something in a new way, whether it is taking an online course, maybe a seminar or workshop. I'm getting also connecting with other like-minded individuals through, it could be, I just heard book club. Now, I don't know if that pertains to your actual career, but some of you may be in a book club, or there may be a book that you and someone else are reading, or it could be that you're visiting a bookstore and finding books on self-help or metaphysics or holistic healing, something that you may be doing on the side, or it could be your business here. But the 8 of Pentacles is a beautiful energy to be in. Some of you are going back and figuring out how to master something you're great at. This is a gift or a talent or skill that with enough practice you can really master, and you can bring about this sense of greatness. I feel that some of you have already leveled this energy here of not mastery, but you know that you're really good at it. Therefore, you want to continue learning, growing, and evolving. This 8 of Pentacles here is about loving your work. It is about dedication, craftsmanship. It's a very, very fortuitous card for those that may be in the art, the design, the music, education, or even the holistic field as well. I mean, Pentacles are all about physical and earthy. So this is something you're doing here on earth. And I feel that if you keep putting your mind and energy and effort towards what this is for you, Aries, you will grow and you will get up out of whatever you feel stuck in, because they're giving me here for you, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And sometimes people tend to think ignorance is bliss, but I feel in this case, which deck would you use or would you like here, Spirit? Okay, I feel in this case, the more that you know about something, the better off you are, which is in most cases, but sometimes it can be difficult. Let's take a look and clarify this 8 of Pentacles for you here. The High Priestess, yes. A lot of you are highly intuitive. You could be psychics. You could be tarot readers. You may be in the healing or the holistic field, or within the metaphysical realm you're diving deep into. For others of you, you may work in a regular 9-to-5 job, or you may work in an industry that doesn't feel as intuitive as you would like, but you may be veering off in this direction where either you go home and you practice something on the side, you may be diving into how you can be more intuitive at your current workplace as well, but your intuition is on par. And I feel like a lot of you are channeling this beautiful divine energy here. You may be writing a book, opening an Etsy shop, starting a YouTube channel. They're giving me social media influencer for some of you as well. So use your intuition to master your craft here. And I feel like you're blending both worlds of, you know, the other side or the other realms, the spiritual realm here, and combining it with the earthly realm. So this is powerful stuff here. Let's take a look and see what's crossing your energy in the month of December and how we can help you navigate through it. Ooh, something may show up here if you just seen that kind of flitted toward the forward. So I feel like brand new opportunity coming in for you to change something. There it is, Ace of Michael. I love it. This is the Ace of Swords, and it says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So this is the challenge for you this month, but I would say it's not really a challenge if you tune into your intuition, because you may have some great ideas, but you may not be sure how to integrate them. So you could be working with a boss or working with other employers or employees, and could also be other like-minded individuals. And I'm just sensing that you have wonderful ideas. Maybe other people don't see your vision, but that doesn't mean that you can't move forward within your own vision here. Ace of Swords is about a breakthrough, an aha moment here, and finding solutions to any challenges that you've had here regarding finances. You are overcoming the struggles here. And even though I do sense that things have been moving slowly for you in the past, I do sense that there has been progress here. So really positive energy, even coming up from the challenge for you, because you're not going to let these bumps hinder you, especially going into the new year. You're setting yourself up for success. And I feel like you're preparing yourself by, it's almost as if you're arming yourself with the knowledge necessary. So when you do come across some sort of miscommunication or some sort of bump, you know how to readily reach in your toolbox and figure out how to move past it unscathed. So I like this for you. Let's take a look and see what's below you. What's the foundation here for you? What's the foundation you've built up for yourself? Ooh, I love this. King of Pentacles, or excuse me, King of Wands, King of Gabrielle. Beautiful. This is you. Your energy here is all about generosity and inspiration, and you can be quite driven. At times you may find yourself, Aries, surrounded by drama. At times you may have been told that you attract drama, or there's always drama where you go. I feel like it's because you have such a powerful energy, a powerful magnetism about you, that there's a lot of things that come towards you, whether good or bad at times. So some of you may be even actors or actresses. Some of you may have that drama side of you where it's not drama as bad, but it's more of centered of attention here. It says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. This is about you having a genuine concern for others in your world. And again, the King of Wands, I mean, again, this is you. Beautiful energy here, Aries, and this is about you taking charge of your destiny. So this is what you are made of. This is what you come from. And even if you don't always feel the King of Wands energy here, you are built for success. They keep saying that here. So if you've doubted your abilities, or if you've doubted your success, hone in on them, because this is your month. With this Eight of Pentacles, Aries, this is time for you to go in and master your craft. If you put this on the back burner, it's time to reignite that passion. Get ready. 2023 is going to be a very powerful year regarding your financial state, regarding your wealth, and regarding your prosperity. It's time to unstick yourself here, or unstuck yourself. Get unstuck. And this King of Wands is a very active, passionate, goal-oriented leader. He is the entrepreneur. He's the one who loves to travel. He's adventurous and warm. And I'm also getting strong Sagittarian energy as well for you. This is Sagittarius, but some of you may have that placement in your chart as well. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm really strongly feeling that Sag could also be your rising or your moon, or you may have a North Node that's a Sagittarius. But I do sense that you have here a big picture in mind, but you may struggle along the way with the details, because it says leave the details to others, experiences that lead to success. Now the Ace of Michael can be about, you know, those little bumps in the road. So try not to let the little things hold you back from achieving this King of Wands energy here, whether it's a small bump in the road, whether it's something, I don't want to say as small as because sometimes these things can be very big or small depending on who you are and how you take it personally or to heart. But it could be as simplified as receiving one negative comment out of 1,000, and you take that to heart and you decide not to do what it is that you love because of that one person or that one comment. For others of you, it could be something as big as, financial setbacks where you don't have the means to do something. So regardless of what bumps in the road tend to kind of derail you at times, remember that underneath it all, you are the King of Wands. You are generous. You are inspirational. Some of you are high leaders that came here to influence and motivate other people to live their best life and lift their frequencies, lift their vibrations here. Powerful energy. Let's take a look and clarify. Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Some of you do want a new offer, or you want to move in a new way. I almost sense it's you moving towards this new pentacle. Whatever it is you're mastering here, you want it to grow. And I sense it's going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to be long-term growth. It may just be taking a little bit of time for you to get there. But I sense that they're giving me, there's something with 5 to 7. Now it could be 5 to 7 months. It could be within 5 to 7 weeks. It could even be 5 to 7 years for you. Take it as it resonates, what's more realistic for you. But remember, you have free will where you can speed things up. And at times when we tend to let those bumps get in the way, we can prolong, but you're getting there. You are making progress, even if it feels like you have stalled. So again, Ace of Pentacles is what's below you. Now let's take a look at the past and see how it may still be affecting your present energy. What do we have here for Aries regarding career, please? 3 of Swords. So some sort of challenge, some sort of difficulty, whether it was something within your personal life that interfered and affected your work life. It could have been a health crisis, a family crisis. For others of you, it could have been the pandemic, a job loss, a job. They're showing me it could be the loss of a home or some sort of natural disaster. It could have been a destruction, or maybe it was, again, the pandemic that left you feeling isolated, heartbroken, lonely, depressed, withdrawn. But the 3 of Swords is about releasing the past. It says you will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to completely be healed and you're going to go back to that energy of how you felt prior to this 3 of Swords, because that's how we grow and evolve. And you'll never fully move on as your energy has shifted and has changed from this situation. But I sense that you're not letting it define you in a negative way is what I feel here. The 3 of Swords, I'm glad that this is in your past, because this is about rejection as God's protection here. And so I do sense that some of you have had to deal with a difficult past here regarding they're kind of giving me personal and business. Okay, they're giving me, it's almost your personal and professional life has been in an uphill. Some of you, I just heard, had to take care of someone that was ill, because in this career, this is about, some of you are counselors, you could be guides, or maybe you needed to seek out a counselor, a guide, or a coach, but this is about you doing something that fulfills you on that emotional level. So you may not do that in your professional career, although I feel like a majority of you do, but for others of you, there could have been a situation at home that you had to take care of, or within your own self. There could have been a lack of some sort of depression, stuck energy. I almost feel stuck emotions, because we have this watery energy coming in for you quite strong. So some of you could have been stuck in your feels and you let them kind of flow out into the workplace, which unfortunately I feel didn't help you at that time. It helped you grow and evolve, but I feel like it kept you stuck in this situation. Let's take a look and see what's above you, what's coming in here. What's the potential? The 6 of Gabrielle, 6 of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards here. They're giving me the name. I feel like this has come up for you before. It could be J.A., and then I feel like it's almost another name here. So J.A. or J.E. and then another name. It's like, I'm not quite getting what it is. It could be in a different language here. I can't quite pronounce, but I feel like it's It could even be a capital J-E and then another capital. So it could be someone's last name as well. For example, some people have a name that has, it has two capitalizations in the name. So please take that as it resonates, like O'Donnell or something of that nature, where the O and the D would be capitalized. So I'm just getting that strongly. So it may not be just for one of you. It could be for many as well. But the Six of Wands is about success. It's about achievement. Congratulations, Aries. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. This can be about awards, scholarships, promotions, which we talked about here. So this is the energy of what's coming in here. If you stay in this energy that we're talking about here, if you tend to not resonate with what's going on here, this is an opportunity for you to change with that Hanged Man and be able to see it from a new perspective and allow yourself this success that is yours. This Six of Wands is about achievement and fame and victory and public recognition here. So if in the past you felt overlooked because you have the Three of Swords, in the past, if you felt humiliated, if you felt like you failed, some of you may have felt like you failed at business or failed in your profession, or you failed within something because maybe there was an outcome that was less than desirable. Failure is inevitable. That is how we succeed. And through some sort of failure here, Aries, you are succeeding. So I want you to pat yourself on the back, because it takes a lot of effort and energy and strength to, fall down 5 times, get up 6. But that's what you're doing here. You're getting up 6 and you're seeing that reward coming in here for you. So let's clarify the Six of Wands for Aries. Okay. Wow. So a bunch of cards just kind of came. I don't know if you've seen that there, but they kind of all flopped over. And I'm just going to kind of go through each one of them to get a little bit of a backstory. But the main energy is the World. The World is about completions, accomplishments, victory, reward, celebration. It is the Six of Wands, on steroids. This is all about you really achieving that level of success that you've wanted for yourself. So keep on climbing. This is Spirit's way of saying that you're going to continue to rack up the milestones and the goals and the accomplishments here if you tune into your intuition. You have the High Priestess showing up again here. And so I certainly sense that a lot of you are being divinely guided to move towards, remember that I said the Lovers, Two of Swords, or even Two of Pentacles. There's the Lovers here that is saying that you're making choices from the heart. And yes, they're logical choices as well that you're making, but it's something that your soul and your intuition is guiding you towards. And I feel like it has to do with helping others as well as yourself. Page of Cups is about a new opportunity being presented to you here, and it's going to be something that you love. Five of Wands in reverse is beautiful because there's been a lot of back and forth within your own mind, within your creativity, within you feeling inspired. It's as if one day you're inspired to move forward and the next day you put a rein on it. It's as if you start to pull up this anchor and then something happens. Maybe the wind flows by. This could be symbolic of a sail ship where you're starting to maybe pull up anchor here, or you're starting to put the sails out, and then all of a sudden a big wind comes in and blows you off course, and then it's as if you're stuck again. So I feel like you're getting unstuck, and they keep giving me that energy of unstuck. So if you felt that way, Aries, the Five of Wands is about you finally collaborating, working together, and instead of there being rivalry or debates here, or not moving forward because of criticism, judgment, failure, anything like that, I feel like there's a need to kind of work together and co-create something quite beautiful. So wow, what a wonderful explanation here from Spirit. So let's take a look and see what's coming in the near future for your career. What is showing up here for Aries near future, please? Ten of Michael, a graceful ending. Wow. I love the Ten of Swords in this deck. And a lot of people think the Ten of Swords can be one of the most challenging or difficult cards here. But with this specific deck and with the energy that we have, you can see that she's on center stage. But what's happening is she's taking a graceful bow at the end. So think of yourself up on stage and you're performing. and you love the performance. You are in the moment. You're enjoying what you're doing. You're mastering your craft here with this Eight of Pentacles. So you've worked long and hard on the lines, on the script. And finally, the day and the moment has come for you to get on stage. And you enjoy, the 2 hours of being up there because you've worked so hard and you're getting the public recognition and the audience is laughing and they're clapping and they're rewarding you with their acknowledgement. And then at the end of the show, it's almost as if, there's a little bit of sadness because it's over, because you've worked so hard for it, but you are bowing gracefully here. And that's what the 10 of Swords is all about, is you taking that bow and knowing that, yes, you probably won't be on that same stage doing that same thing, but it's okay because now you are off to a new opportunity, a new exciting challenge that you're ready to tackle. And it says a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Gracefully bow out of whatever this 3 of Swords energy was for you here. Now, it may be more difficult than I described. It could be something that is negative because you feel like you've gotten fired and you have no money coming in, and some of you could be really struggling. For others of you, there may have been a resignation that you've wanted to put in here, and you may be in your head about, well, what if I made the wrong decision? Because I do sense that a lot of you may be going back and forth. Listen to your intuition, Aries. It is steering you straight in a positive direction for you to be more financially sound, more financially lucrative. You are moving forward. The 6 of Wands says that congratulations. Now that you have completed this victory here, there's celebrations and there's a new journey ahead. Let's take a look at this new journey. What's this all about for you? What do we have here for Aries? Endings bringing in new beginnings. And we've seen that Ace of Pentacles. So there's certainly a new opportunity for growth. Wow, you have the 8 of Wands right away showing up here. You have the Hierophant, and you also have the King of Pentacles. So the 8 of Wands does talk about some sort of message coming in here that may allow you for this new beginning. So for example, some of you may put in your resignation. Some of you may make a choice to go in a different direction. For others of you, there could be a job that is coming to an end and you're moving towards a new job. For others of you, you may be leaving the corporate world and moving towards, more of an entrepreneur type of energy here. And for those of you that still feel stuck in a present energy, I feel like there's going to be shifts here for you where you're going to get up out of this situation here. You're going to commit to a new path. For a lot of you, this is a spiritual path. You may be going back to school. Some of you are teachers, I just heard as well, but some of you are students. You may be learning, going back to school, learning something a new way, which we talked about here. But this is about you going with your own intuition, not listening to the advice of others if it does not resonate. Very powerful. The King of Pentacles is you climbing to the top here, climbing the financial ladder, climbing this career path, and being able to not only do what you love and what you commit your time and energy to, but the King of Pentacles is someone who works smarter, not harder. They could be a business investor, a financial advisor, property expert, real estate advisor as well. But I feel like you're committing yourself to this once you receive a message that you're able to move forward, whether it's coming from you or someone else. But there's a new beginning coming in here. Beautiful. Aries, let's take a look and see how you are feeling. What is your energy saying at this time? What are you feeling? 7 of Michael. So you're feeling like you know that there's a better course of action. You're feeling like you must get honest with yourself. This is the 7 of Swords energy. So some of you certainly could have been betrayed from someone in the past here, someone that you worked with. It could have been a boss, a coworker, or it could have been a situation where you were betrayed within money and you had to take it to the legal system. I'm getting small claims, or I'm getting some sort of court as well, even though we don't necessarily have the court cards coming out or the karmic or justice energy. But I do feel for some of you, it could have been something that you were treated unfairly. And it says there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So what I feel intuitively for you, Aries, is getting honest about who you are, what it is that you want to do, and what action steps you can take to move forward, because you have been stuck and you're ready to get honest, raw, and real. And that can be scary. Vulnerability can be scary. But I sense that you're ready here and you're being divinely guided. But it's saying here that you currently, I feel there's two paths, and you can see in this card that he's heading towards the unknown when the other path looks quite clear, right? You may not have a clear direction of where this is going, but if you trust your intuition and let spirit guide you, even if this is down this path here that looks less than desirable, maybe it's this one over here has some things that are going to jump out at you, but if you trust and move on forward here, I feel like the light will be illuminated, because you can see the angel is not letting him go in on his own, but there may be some choices that you have to make for yourself. It could be a benefit for you to talk to. It could be a coach, a guide, a mentor, a business professional. It could be a judge. It could be a lawyer as well. For others of you, it may just be someone who has experience with what it is that you're doing or what direction you're going in. So let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Swords for you, Aries. Seven of Swords for Aries, please. The tower, but I like that this tower is showing up here the way it is, because this is about you freeing yourself from something that has been maybe difficult for you, maybe a little bit slow. Maybe some of you did have to relocate, lost a job, had to move. Some of you, I'm getting moving countries, working with people from different countries as well. But the tower is saying here that there's a better course of action. That's why the tower comes in the way it does. So what Spirit is saying here, you can continue staying stuck, staying in this energy if you feel stuck. But then the tower is going to come along, but it's almost as if you've manifested it because you want to get yourself unstuck. For others of you, this tower has already happened, and now you're figuring out a new course of action, because the tower is about reclaiming your power. This is about you doing things your way and being able to build them up on a solid, strong foundation, where even if the wind blows a little bit, as we talked about earlier, that you're still going to be stable because it's something that you love and you've educated yourself enough to know how to navigate through those bumps. Okay, so I like this showing up for you. Even though the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it can be challenging. So I certainly see with the Three of Swords, this is the past energy though. So I do feel that a lot of you are finally coming up to some sort of closure from the past, and you're moving into this new energy that's feeling a lot more stable than what you've been in. So let's take a look at the environment around you. What's going on around you? The wheel. Yeah, the wheel is spinning here. I love this. It's spinning and moving forward. Some of you may have been in a 10-year cycle, where for the past 10 years, there may have been struggles. It could be even the last 10 months, or there could be something with the month of October as well. Aries, some of you may have birthdays on the 10th or even on the 1st. The wheel here says new beginnings, end of delays. The turtle can be about a delay, right? The Three of Swords can feel like a delay, but really it comes in to help us evolve on all levels. And it says a change in direction that offers happiness. I mean, you can't make this up. It doesn't get any better than the wheel. So I certainly see that things are starting to spin in your favor, but it's because you've created your own luck. Okay, it's about you creating your own destiny here. And when this wheel comes in, yes, fate can intervene. And that's what's happening. When we get the tower with the wheel, this is about you creating this change before the universe comes in and sends in a tower, right? This is positive movement here. I feel like you've already been through the tower. Let's take a look and clarify this new beginning showing up, this delay that you've been experiencing here, finally coming to an end. What is this all about? King of Pentacles. This can be certainly a job offer. For others of you, it's more money coming in here. This is big boss energy. It's someone who is not afraid of working their way to the top. You may have went for financial advice again here. Some of you may have talked to I'm getting someone in real estate or commercial investments or commercial property as well. For others of you, this is about, again, working smarter, but also working where you're coming from a place of intuition here. You're coming from a place of soul purpose. So I love this for you here. If you've been looking for a job, it's coming in. If you've been wanting a new job, it's coming in here. If you have been wanting to build up your business, I do sense that and maybe it has been a little bit slow, but things are going to start to pick up here for you. So let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Your hope is to move forward. Knight of Ariel. The Knight of Ariel is the slowest moving knight. It's the Knight of Pentacles, but this knight is the most trustworthy. This knight is the most understanding, the most devoted, and they're quite funny as well, Aries. So I feel like they're giving me peculiar sense of humor, and I love that word, and I never really use the word peculiar, but some of you may have been called peculiar, or you may love that word, or maybe you hear it often, but I feel like you have a peculiar sense of humor that is quite funny. It's quite humorous here. And it says, there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. I love this for you, whether this someone kind is someone in the spirit world, a grandmother, grandfather, a parent, a sibling, a friend, a lover. This can be someone here who wants to see you move forward. And even though the Knight of Ariel is showing up here for you, this is that turtle energy. Slow and steady wins the race. So keep crafting, keep mastering what it is that you are interested or curious in or passionate about, and you will succeed. You will hit that King of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles energy, which is what we talked about in the beginning of your reading. But it may seem to kind of come along slowly, but the good news is, you can see here with this Knight of Ariel that there is movement here, and there is coins that are there, and you've already planted the seeds here. I feel like there's already things starting to grow for you. The fear is, what if I stay stuck and what if I don't move forward? It's okay to stop and reevaluate and reassess at times, but don't stay in that energy for too long, Aries. So really powerful. Let's take a look and clarify the Knight of Pentacles for you. Knight of Pentacles in the hope and the fear. Yeah, Ten of Wands. You feel at times that you need to stop and shake off the heavy burdens that you've carried. Some of you may have that Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It personality where you don't always leave work at the door. You may take it home with you. It may affect you. Some of you, you have a fear of working multiple jobs possibly, or just really struggling with this Ten of Wands. But the good news is here, I feel like this is just a fear of yours. Push through this fear and know that you are determined to do anything. You can see that, yes, it would be difficult to try to come down, climb up that mountain, but she's already down it. So I feel like you've already been through the thick of it. And I feel now it's just about endings, bringing those new beginnings. You have a lot of tens in your reading here. And so I feel like there's definitely situations that are coming to an end, and you have the World. What's the final outcome? Final outcome for Aries for December 2022. What's the final outcome? Drum roll. New beginnings. This is a Judgment card. I love this for you, Aries. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Major arcana showing up combined with the wheel. You have the wheel in your environment, and your final outcome is new beginnings. So guess what? 12 is also like an energy of the 10 endings, because it's the end of the year going into a new year. Some of you are going to go through major shifts and transformation. Some of you are actually moving. For others of you, you're starting a brand new career path. And this is a new beginning that you will be taking to change your life for the better, because you're listening to your purpose and your calling. You're not judging yourself. You're not avoiding this change. And some of you may have in the past, you may have ignored your calling because of life circumstances, or maybe lack of belief, or we just needed to learn or experience more from the things that we had endured. But this is about a brand new beginning coming in that's going to offer you a lot more happiness. So this is powerful. Let's clarify the Judgment card here. This is like a rite of passage for you, a rebirth. It's almost as if the phoenix flying, rising from the ashes here. Three of Wands says that there are brand new opportunities here for you to grow. When this Three of Wands shows up, this can be about staying optimistic and your hard work paying off. So don't take your eye off the prize. Very powerful. And then at the bottom of the deck, which I usually don't read unless Spirit shows it to me or I see it showing up here, but this is a new opportunity in the physical, in the earthly realm. So expect some sort of news that's going to move you forward. I love it. And there's also water here as well. So we talked about this anchor. This anchor you are lifting up here, and you're finally able to move forward. This Three of Wands is a really positive energy for you after a time of feeling that Two of Wands, like you've been in planning mode for years and years and years, and now you're finally able to lift that anchor and move forward. So this is some great stuff for you. All right. So at this time, we're going to get a message from your spirit animals. And Aries, I just ask that if you can, take a deep breath in from the solar plexus. Close your eyes and tune into the third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that has visited your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do, Aries, is post your power animal or animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. All right away we have Coyote Spirit. It says trust in divine detours. That's what happened in the past here. You were supposed to take this detour, even though it may have been challenging, maybe even though it may have thrown you off track for 10 plus years, it certainly could have. Trust that these detours are leading you to something far greater. And that's what Coyote is saying to you. Next, we have Sandpiper. Be playful. I feel like this is a very important energy because you do have that humor. You do have that peculiar sense of humor here. So be playful, laugh more. I feel like a lot of you have a very unique laugh or a very unique bubbliness about you, Aries. Make sure that you are embracing that energy within yourself. Do more things that bring about laughter. Watch more funny videos, or maybe activate your solar plexus by taking a laughing yoga class or something of that nature here, but be playful. Next, we have Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. It's also card 4, which is the Emperor, which is your energy. Be fearless and bold moving forward into this next stage of your life. We have Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. This is about you manifesting, and everything is made of energy. And when you think of that spider web, the things that you've had to endure in the past have weaved a story around who you are and what you are made of here. And I feel like it's only been to help you grow. Some of you felt like you were stuck in your own web at times, but I feel like you are webbing this beautiful new beginning for yourself. Next, we have Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. They're telling me that some of you just said, this looks like a cat that I once had, or maybe it looks like a cat that you have now, Aries. It's also card 13, which is the death energy of rebirth and transformation. And it's also a time of an ending. It's time for you to reclaim your power and claim your independence. And lastly, we have Antelope. Life is speeding up. There's the 2 energy of choices, partnerships, diversity, and reflection here. So I do feel that things are going to start to speed up, especially in the beginning quarter of 2023. Things are really going to start to flow. So beautiful messages from your animals. We got quite a few animals. So not only do you have extra animal totems and energy showing up for you this month, I do sense that you are, I feel finally movement here. So this is really great energy. I like this for you. I'm just going to grab that card one moment. All right, so the card that shot out on the floor for you quite quickly is the Blessed card, and it's 2 and 2, card 22. And I really love that this is showing up here in your prosperity reading here, in your wealth reading. I'm just going to read to you the message from the guidebook. Oh, and it turned right there as well. So it says here, something wonderful that can be unearned, it can be unexpected that comes your way. It says grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. And the prosperity message for you, Aries, is this. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You are in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. Really powerful here. I love this. I'm also going to read to you the reversal, the protection message. For some of you that have been struggling with maybe a rock bottom, you do have the 3 of Michael and the 10 of Michael, and also that 7 of Michael, which is swords energy. So please take it as it resonates. But if you have felt like you've hit rock bottom, a lot of you are coming up out of that energy. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. I do sense that you are already in the midst of the blessings here. I do sense that you are moving towards something that's more aligned with what you've come here on earth to do here. So absolutely gifts coming in. And this is that energy in the very beginning when I talked about kind of taking the money and run. I feel like you are moving forward in just a new chapter of your life. So this is really promising for you. And last but not least here, Aries, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits. And we're going to see what messages the crystals, gems, minerals, fossils have in store for you. Ooh, we have black tourmaline showing up here. And it's also card 10, which is that Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, just as the Blessed card says, this is about things turning up in your favor. Good fortune, good blessings. So let's see what we have here for you. This is about healthy boundaries, dispelling unwanted negative energies. It's also about shielding and protecting and healthy interdependence. And the prosperity message is this. Healthy boundaries build trust, which is important when it comes to money and finances. It's so easy to jump up and insist, oh no, I think I'm not getting a fair deal here. When this crystal appears, be especially observant of any tendency to be unclear or insecure about the flow of money between or among you or your circle. Now is a good time to check in with everyone to be sure they are comfortable with how the force of prosperity is moving from person to person. We are meant to help each other out and share our affluence. So confirm that you are maintaining healthy boundaries as you work with others in ways that involve money and health. This is an incredibly valuable stone for those that are sensitive, for those of you that are intuitives and empaths, anyone susceptible to absorbing the energies of others. When you carry this or wear it on the body, it can help you transmute any energies of other people, especially if you are empathic and you work with other people in the healing field. When used in meditation, it helps work through the old stuff from a neutral perspective, allowing us to keep the wheat and discard the shaft. So this is really powerful for you. So tourmaline, black tourmaline can help you ground in the present more. and stay focused on your goals. Keep your eye on that prize here, Aries, because there's certainly wonderful things coming in for you. I hope this reading resonates. You are coming up out of a situation that you felt stuck in, Aries. I do see a lot of positive movement. If this reading resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Again, drop your power animal or animals in the comment box below to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway. And again, feel free to hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. Lots of love and light.